Release. Oh no. Oh Troy. Oh Troy. That everyone's clicked off now.
It's not the release you were expecting, was it?
No, there was no. Troy has released COVID to the world again. Unfortunately.
Oh god. COVID-23.
COVID-23, baby. Here we are.
Do you know what we need to fight COVID?
What?
We need a doctor. The 14th one, perhaps.
All right.
Well, it's just as well we know when we're going to be seeing him.
Oh, we do?
We do.
All right.
I think we should talk about it.
Okay.
Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast, a show where two YouTubers get together and talk about the greatest show in all of time and space, Doctor Who. I'm one of your hosts, Troy, also known as Red COVID Live, and joining me, as always, is my Australian co-host who's now laughing at my terrible joke. It really wasn't funny, do not give me credit. It's Crispy Pro. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, not as bad as you, Troy.
Do you know,
I feel bad that you've got the COVID once again.
Mate, I thought I was better today. I was like, oh, do you know what? I feel good. I'm ready. I'm ready to record. I feel like I'm improving. And then I open my mouth, and it's very clear my throat is not in agreement with the rest of my body, because I am fearful of how I'll sound in the next 50 minutes.
I thought you were going to say, and then I saw you, and I was just got so much sicker and didn't want to do anything.
No, I would not be that mean to you. How dare you?
Oh, thank you so much, Troy.
You're my star.
Oh my gosh. Oh, mate, you're my giggle.
Oh, I've got your face, and you know what else I got this week to make me excited, Crispy?
Some release dates?
Yeah, but you saw my Instagram story, didn't you?
Oh, you met a bunch of people.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
very exciting.
Very exciting. Of course I did. It's very exciting. Troy's met some high-profile people.
Yeah, it was the payoff.
Did you give them all COVID?
Yeah, no.
Did you?
No.
Did you infect them all?
No.
Like
I
in
picked
the
it up
last
from the convention. That's clearly what happened, but you know,
it is what it is.
That's where that goes. That's all I had to say about that. Clearly, my brain just shut off. We can talk about the Comic-Con in a minute, but we have to also check in with you because we both have had health issues this week, have we not, Mr. Crispy?
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous, Troy. It's the week for it. It absolutely. We're recording this on Friday.
What's going on with your hand, Crispy?
Look at this. Look at this. If all of our video watchers can see this live on YouTube or Spotify. Shout out Apple Podcasts. I was playing touch football the other night, went in for the try, and then as I put the ball down, I just heard a crunch. And I was like, that doesn't sound very good.
Do you know in that scene in Across the Spider-Verse when Miles is explaining like how he wants to work with electrons and stuff, and his dad's like, electrons, I don't know what any of this means. That's me listening to you talk about touch football then. You're like, I was going in for the try, and I was like, try.
You understand the concept of a try? Surely.
I'm guessing trying to catch the ball.
What?
I don't know what touch football. I mean, you were calling it touch ball. I don't know what the hell that is.
It's touch. What? It's rugby.
Crispy. Need I remind you, I just got 2 new lightsabers. Do I look like the kind of person who knows how to play touch ball?
It's touch football. It's just footy.
I'm sorry, can we just... Did somebody just crawl in front of your camera then?
I hope not.
There was I'm sorry to interrupt this, everyone, but there was literally a black shadow that went over your camera then.
Death?
No, on the lens. It's like something crawled over the lens of your camera.
Oh, there might be some kind of bug. There was a moth in here the other day. But I don't think
there's either a bug with your camera or there's a bug on your camera. One or the other.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. You'll have to look in the recording,
I put the fear
Troy.
of God in you now, haven't I?
I'm nervous now. There's something else in this room.
The energy this week is going to be a bit off kilter. I apologise, everyone. But yes, I do have Ahsoka's lightsabers. The only reason I bring this up is because I'm very disappointed with the Disney Store. The reason I'm bringing it up is because I wanted these for the Ahsoka special episode. I was like, these will be great for the thumbnail. I can't wait. They announced them like in the middle of the Ahsoka show. I was like, great. And then I saw it said pre-order date. These will ship around October 20th. And I was like,
rude.
I was like, well, that's not poggers, as the gamers would say.
That is so not poggers.
But they're very cool. They have a unique noise. Do you want to hear the noise, Crispy?
Yeah, yes. I want to hear that noise again.
Listen to that hum.
It sounds like a choir.
It sounds like the bug that's crawling over your camera.
No, that's nicer than that bug.
We've already got a couple of ongoing jokes today. I've got all my lightsabers next to me now. I redecorated my display, so now if you ask me for any character, I can reach the lightsaber. It's lovely.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Any character.
Well, I don't have every lightsaber to every... It feels like it some days, but I don't have every lightsaber to every...
Qui-Gon Jinn.
I don't have his.
Darth Maul.
I don't have his.
Okay, that's fine. Mace Windu.
Did you have to say the one that was the furthest away on the table and I can't get to?
Oh, so you do have that.
I do have that, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, you were playing with balls and then you broke your finger.
I was playing with balls and I'm just shocked you don't know what a try is. We don't have to delve into that. Have you ever seen rugby? Do you know what rugby is?
I do. I have a slightly funny story about that if you want to hear it.
Well, I'm just going to tell you how I dislocated my finger first.
Go on, do it.
I tried to get a try. Just put the ball down on the ground.
Know what that means.
Just put the ball down on the ground past a certain point. That's how you get points in the game. And I dove, and as I went in, heard the crunch and was like, gosh damn it, I reckon something's happened. Looked down, and my finger was not where it was supposed to be.
It was in a direction it shouldn't be going, and you sent me an unsolicited finger pick, and it made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then he threw up my Cheerios.
Troy had to.
In fact, it was the morning before I found out I had COVID. So maybe you made me feel sick and brought it on.
I inadvertently gave you COVID somehow.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
But so it's just a couple of sick boys this week. You
it
know,
is.
fully sick boys.
We did rugby a few times in my high school. Like every term we do a different sport, and the second half term they were always like, we're doing rugby this term, and every year the teacher was like, we'll end with a rugby match at the end of the 6 weeks. Every year he said it. And every year we didn't get that far because we weren't good enough when we were doing like the trial lessons of like trying to do tackles and stuff. So I've never played a game of rugby, and you know what? I've never slept more soundly knowing that. And I'm very happy that I never had to play it because that. Again, do I look like the type of person who would enjoy a game of rugby? I
think so. Bro, rugby's huge in the UK.
Mate, I get shivers crushing a spider. I'm not tackling someone for a leather ball.
Well, okay, all right. Each to their own.
You have too much faith in me. I love you for it, but you really do.
Well, mate, I always have faith in you.
As long as you got faith in me.
What?
The BBC again for giving us release dates.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the BBC because
they've
come through. They've come through.
Is that a new applause track?
Well, I have two applause. I have clapping, and then I have cheering.
I hate that I am so used to the audience clapping sound that I recognise when it was different.
Yeah,
I really hate that that's where I'm at in life, that I knew that was a different sound. that is
something else. No,
this is something else. You can't do that to me, man. I've got a Venom on the brain at the minute because Spider-Man 2 came out. And I've been no-lifing it. Venom. I played Spider-Man 2, 100%ed it, and then last night watched both Venom movies. Don't mention Venom to me because I will never stop.
My goodness. My goodness.
Tom Hardy is great. I love him.
You know what else is great?
I wish he was at Comic-Con.
Troy, you know what else is great?
What else is great?
Doctor Who release dates, man.
I mean, mate, I set it up and then we moved on again. So, should we talk about Comic-Con then? Then we can segue it for a third time.
Yeah.
No, I bring it up because I just want to share some cool photos. I want to share some cool photos because I was at Liverpool Comic-Con. And hell, if I'm going to get COVID from it, I'm going to share the photos. Then it's worthwhile.
Absolutely.
It's the podcast version of a tax write-off. You know, it makes it worthwhile.
It does.
Yeah, I met some really cool people, as did my mum.
Who did you meet?
Well, you
met your mum?
I did meet my mum, but I met Bella Ramsey. I'm putting these all in my camera because I really cannot be bothered editing the episode properly this week. I'm sure you can't blame me. So this saves me having to edit the photos in. They're just on my camera. But here's me, Bella Ramsey, who said that I need to get the Last of Us temporary tattoo permanently, much to my mother's dismay. She doesn't think that the tattoo would suit me long term, whereas everyone else I've heard said they think it does. What camp do you sit on, Crispy?
Do
you think the tattoo suits me?
I don't know. I would never condone anyone getting a tattoo for their fandom. I think that'd just be silly if anyone did that. So
for the audio listeners, Crispy just rolled out his sleeve and showed his Doctor Who tattoo on his wrist.
Yeah. So no, you can do whatever you want, mate. Whatever makes you happy.
What do you think, though? Do you think it suits me?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, that's
okay. So
I think it'd be
that's
sick.
Another person who disagrees with my mum. She's alone in this.
Sorry.
One day someone will agree with her, but it just makes me all the more inclined to get it. It makes me very.
I agree with your mum on a lot of things. but not that.
Everything but this.
Everything but this.
Oh, she's going to be angry with you now. No.
Oh, no.
I then have Gabriel Luna, who, by the way, the nicest person I met. He played Tommy in the Last of Us TV show, if you don't know. So Bella Ramsey obviously playing Ellie.
I was
Gabriel Luna
wondering.
playing Tommy. I did not, I'll be honest, I did not plan to meet him that weekend. Talked to my mum about, like, budgeting who we were going to meet, and I was like, do I need to meet Tommy? I was like, I would like to. I was like, but budget-wise, I was like, yeah, probably leave him out. Went to the con. All I heard was about how lovely Gabriel was, and went, no, I've made a mistake here, I'm going to meet him. He was by far the nicest person at the con out of everybody. He was so chill, so down to earth. He would chat to you for ages. He literally, like, one of the people who worked at the con was going crazy because, like, she took him to a boba tea stand in the con, and then he was, like, shouting her out at the talking to Bella, being like, oh, I love this a bubble tea, not boba tea. He's so chill, such a lovely guy. On the second day, he walked past us to go and get another one, and then just gave me a fist bump, and I was like, just got a fist bump from Gabriel Luna. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude.
I like it when celebrities are human.
Oh, yeah. Then also, Shameik Moore, who, if you don't know, is the voice of Miles in the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, that's sick.
Coolest dude. And he took a picture of my mum's jewellery on Saturday. He was like, I really like your necklaces. Can I get a picture of that? So he took a picture of them.
What?
So he has a picture of my mum's necklaces on his phone. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but he's got it.
Get some bling.
Yeah,
keep an eye out for future interviews and see if he's wearing it.
Imagine! Then we have this, first of 2 Supernatural pictures, with Misha Collins, who played Castiel in Supernatural. With my mum, she's there in the photo, look at that.
Excellent stuff.
And then also Jensen Ackles, who we know from Supernatural, and also The Boys and a bunch of other things. So,
I love him in The Boys.
And we finish off, just because I want my mum's picture to be in it, because I love this picture, her photo with Helena Bonham Carter.
I didn't realise she was doing cons.
She has never done a con before. That's her first ever convention.
What?
Yeah. So that was like, to my mum, I'm guessing that equates to, like, that's her Jodie Whittaker. Where I was like, I'm going to Jodie's first ever con, I'm going to spend whatever it takes, boom, I'm there. That was probably that for her. So, that's all the photos. There you go.
Amazing.
Just thought I'd share those. So,
great job.
We've wasted 20 minutes, as per usual, Crispy, so shall we...
That's what we do.
I mean, to be fair, like, this whole episode is going to be about release dates. Let's face it, we're not going to spend 40 minutes talking about dates. How the hell are we going to do that? Look, we're good at waffling, but we're not miracle workers, folks.
No, it'd be...
Do you have other ideas, Crispy? you just sit there
and, like, do one word a minute.
You're like, so... This week.
Oh, we could go word for word. Let's try that. Let's start a sentence.
Let's try and do a sentence between us. We'll bounce the words between us. Go on.
All right. Here we go.
This is prime podcasting, by the way, folks.
Here we go. So,
this
is
the
part
of
me.
No, do you know what? I'm not allowing this to go down the Katy Perry route. I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it.
I was so excited
for that. Part of me. I was like, I knew where you were going. Can we be in Taylor Swift mode? 1989 Taylor's version comes out tonight at the time of recording this.
Yeah, it'll be out when everyone's here. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm actually excited for this one. This is like the album I was waiting for the most, so I'm really keen. I was very disappointed to find out from a fellow Swiftie friend earlier that it's going to release at 5 AM in the UK. I assumed it was midnight.
It's releasing at a great time for me. I think it's just after lunch for me.
All right, you live in the land of kangaroos where everything's rosy and you get creatures crawling over your camera. All right, I get it.
Yeah, it's a small price.
Sorry,
I'm
not going to let you forget that now. I'm sorry if you have nightmares tonight.
I'm interested to look at the recording for that. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah,
everyone will have run the episode back when I said it originally. Everyone will
absolutely.
Okay, so we have got our poll, but we also have our new monthly feature. I think we do that first, Crispy. Can you play the jingle?
Of course I can. If it goes.
If it plays.
Which it won't. Hello?
Oh, no. Okay, we're going to jump back in here because we just had a bit of a problem with the soundboard. Crispy, we have a ringtone to play, do we not?
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the Who's There Hotline.
Who's There Hotline.
With Troy and Crispy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second installment of the Who's There Hotline. If you don't already know, this is our special Patreon exclusive feature where people who give us a lot of money every month get to ask us a question.
Yeah.
It's basically
I'm so excited!
No, anyone who's at the $15 tier on our Patreon gets to, once a month, send in a quick question, under a minute long, so don't worry, it won't take 50 minutes for us to get through this. But basically, they get to send in questions, we answer them, we go from there. We have got to talk about these dates, so we're going to roll through this as fast as possible. I'm going to punch my mic. I'm doing it every week now, Crispy. I'm hitting my mic at some point in the episode. But roll the first one. Who have we got?
Well, we've got so many. We've got
We got 4 this time.
Who is that? A macrofish? I can't read them all because the soundboard. Macrayfish. The soundboard cuts them all off. We got Grace. We got the Beast Boss, and we've got DW14.
All right. So just roll with whoever.
All right. Here we go. This is DW14 with their question.
If you guys had to erase any Doctor and any companion, doesn't matter which era they're from. It can be different eras for different Doctors and different companions. Who would you completely erase from Doctor Who history?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a very mean question. How dare you insinuate we want to erase anybody? Ryan. I hate to be that guy, but it's like the only companion I could pick out. Like, it's just it's just there.
Well, without sounding mean, I don't
when I pick Ryan as the companion to get rid of. I got it in the hoop. Swish. Sorry. Unironically, though, I would say Ryan.
Well, that's the safest option because without being too mean, that really wouldn't change the course of Doctor Who history. If you really want to shake things up, let's get rid of Rose. Just see what happens. See the chaos, the mayhem.
I love how you were like almost trying to diffuse it and then went, well, let's be fair, it wouldn't change anything.
Let's be fair, nothing would happen. Like, he's basically not...
I'm gonna be careful not to cough because I dread to think what it'll sound like when the levelator like balances out my mic. It's gonna be dead loud down your ears.
You better not.
As long as I move away from the mic, it should balance. Should be fun.
Okay.
Should be fun. All right, which Doctor would you get rid of though? I mean, again, a safe answer would be getting rid of one that we didn't see much of, which would make me go for Fugitive because of the 4 appearances she made. As we've said, only one was actually in person, so you wouldn't change much of our canon. We're getting rid of her, which is a bad thing. I don't like that we can do that so easily, Chibbers. What were you playing at? But
exactly.
Let's say actual numbered Doctor, 1 to 13. If you were going to get rid of one, who would it be?
14.
I said 1 to 13. Don't cop out.
15. No, I can't.
I said 1 to 13.
With me forever. Gosh damn it, Troy.
Who? And you know what? You can't say 6 because every YouTube ranking video in existence
always
puts
says
6 at the bottom. So Colin Baker is immune. It's like I'm a celebrity. He is immune for the public vote.
Oh, let's shake things up. Tom Baker. Done. That's a lot of years of new Who.
All right, let's shake things up. David Tennant. Imagine the alteration of the canon if David Tennant was gone.
Mate, Doctor Who wouldn't be here. If Tom Baker and David Tennant
My safe answer is Ryan for the companion. My I breed chaos answer for the Doctor is David Tennant. He's gone.
Done. He's out.
There you go.
See
Thank
ya.
you, 14. Crispy, give us the next hotline caller.
This is from the Macrayfish. Macrayfish? How do I say it?
Macrayfish, I think, yeah.
Macrayfish. All right, here we go.
Hello, Internet. Who takes the Who's There Doctor Who podcast takes the universe, but bad news, everyone.
Oh my God.
Hi, this is Connor here. This question, I guess, just because of geography, is more for Crispy, but Troy, I want to hear your thoughts as well.
Troy's thoughts?
Doctor Who in Australia, haven't gone incredibly well together. Peter Capaldi had 2 minutes in Sydney, but it was fake Sydney. And apparently the Master was hanging out in the Australian outback, but it was actually South Africa. So, if Doctor Who comes down under, what sort of story or what sort of location are you wanting to see? Or, is there a point in history that you want to come to Australia? Or is it just like, hey, there's a Dalek in Melbourne. Let's just go to Melbourne and hush the Dalek. I don't know. I would take anything at this point. I just want Doctor Who to come to Australia. Anyway, cheers, guys.
Great question.
I don't want to step on your toes here, so I'm just gonna get a joke answer out the way. I want to see shrimps come to life on the Barbie and attack everyone. Okay, Crispy, what's your Australia pitch?
Brilliant. I think Australia has some absolutely stunning locations. Like, we have the Outback, which could very much double as, an alien planet if they wanted to. And a lot of, in Perth, there are some stunning landscapes there. Like, when I went with the 50% boys over to Perth, they were like, gosh, it'd be so cool if Doctor Who filmed here. Because, they have some insanely cool just geography. So I think definitely Australia as a filming location could definitely happen. But if there was a story set in Australia, I think Australia has such a rich history with its Indigenous people. I think there could be an excellent story in there. But I don't know. It could be as simple as a Dalek going through Melbourne, as you put. I don't know. I think there could be. I haven't really thought about if there was a Doctor Who episode set in Australia. It would have to be something funny, like some kind of, mechanized kangaroo or something ridiculous like that.
I felt a tickle on my throat and I was trying to hold it in, and then you say mechanized kangaroo.
Sorry, mate.
It's all good. I think I made one of my cordials too strong and I drank it and went, oh no, my throat isn't ready for this.
Oh no, Troy's drunk. Off cordial.
No, yeah, on cordial, yeah.
On the cordial.
Oh, that's the hard stuff, that.
That's
good question.
That's
Thanks, Connor.
Stuff.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That was really good.
Could it be Connor from 50%? No.
No.
We got Grace, we got Beast Boss. Who's next?
Grace.
All right, Grace, what have you got?
Grace. Yes, pleasure to talk to Mr. Crispy Pro and the other one. Anyway, we've all watched a bunch of Doctor Who, so I was wondering, if you had to watch only one episode of Doctor Who for the rest of your life, which one would you choose, and why? Mine would probably be Heaven Sent, in case anyone was thinking I wouldn't answer my own question. So there.
Nobody cares what you'd have to say if you can't remember the podcast host names. Do you know what? I'm giving you your Patreon money back. I don't want your charity.
Oh my gosh. No, that's so funny. That is so funny. Well, that's made my day.
Purely for what it means to my mum and I would have to say Love and Monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Such a special episode to me and to her. I think, like, for the memories it has, I have to say that. What about you?
Are you being serious?
No, unironically.
I thought you would have said, like, the Lazarus Experiment.
That's another one that I really loved as a kid, but I think I would go Love and Monsters on I genuinely I think I would.
Forever.
I think it'll be the director's cut, though, which removes the paving slab joke. Just for the sake of my own sanity.
Yeah, right. Nice. Wow, that was not the answer I was expecting from you. I would have to say, if I could have a two-parter, it would be Impossible Astronaut Day of the Moon. If I can't have a two-parter... You can't,
one episode.
One episode. Gosh dang it, Troy. Why do you do this to me?
Because Grace can't remember my name, so I'm bending the rules.
Okay, that's fair enough. I am going to go...
Can you tell I'm bitter?
Yes, of course. What episode forever and ever and ever... screw it. Maybe Blink. Day of the Doctor. What are those two?
Dude, come on.
Anything Stephen Moffat.
The Lodger.
The Lodger? No.
Well, you disappoint me.
No.
All right, moving on. What's the Beast Boss got to say?
The Beast Boss.
Hello and welcome to Shoes There, at the Beast Boss Shodcast. I'm here with Stoy, Red Archer Live, and Skibbity Pro.
What's with the S's?
What's going on here? And it has nothing to do with the shredding shark, shaking the shifty shopkeeper, and similar shenanigans.
What?
It is simply because I'm so excited for Shooty Gatwa becoming the Doctor. And what better is there to do than get you guys to talk about him? Alon Z boys. Also, when's the Tilly Steele interview happening?
The Telly Still?
Hang on. He just wants us to talk about Shooty.
He just wants us to chat about Shooty.
Also, I did hear the tail end of this. He keeps asking about the Tilly Steele interview, and I honestly had to look up who Tilly Steele was. She was in The Witchfinders. She was the younger girl whose gran was tried as a witch and killed, I'm pretty sure, or something. Apparently, he wants to interview her. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I'm down.
I tried to... Remember we tried to interview the girl from Family of Blood? Do you remember
Did we ever
that?
put that on the record?
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we tried to. Didn't
Laura, if you do want to reach out to us again, you're a listener. Offer's still there.
You're a listener now. Yeah.
I think she just didn't see your message, to be fair, but yeah.
No, how rude.
How rude!
How rude!
I always think of that clip of David Tennant on Graham Norton. It's like, how rude!
He's a cheeky boy. He's a very cheeky boy. Where has he got long hair in that one?
He's got long hair and he's promoting the 50s. Yeah, he's like, oh, David, your hair looks so stupid. How rude!
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh my gosh, this is a chaotic episode.
It's a hard life for my throat.
Have some more strong cordial.
No, strong cordial makes it worse, buddy. We need weak cordial.
Yeah, the weak, or just water.
That would have been a better idea, yeah.
Shooty Gatwa. I am so unbelievably excited for Shooty Gatwa. Yes. And he's already filming Series 15, as we speak right now, which is insane.
Oh, we didn't mention that last week, did we?
No, that's news. Ding dong. Ding dong.
So Beast Boss is not getting much response here, but I think that's time that you do ding the dong.
I'm dinging that dong right now.
It's a special B-Spot edition of the news. There we go. That's how you get that. And in case I need to remind you, don't forget, folks, if you do want to subscribe to the Patreon, $5 you get early access to episodes, $10 a monthly watch along, and $15 you get to enter the Who's There hotline once a month.
Call in.
You send a voice message in.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
It is exciting stuff.
Link in description.
Yeah. Patreon.com/Who'sThereDW. Get in there. So, this week's news. So yeah, they've started filming Series 15.
Unreal. I can't believe it. We thought that they would start production sooner, but I'm shocked that they're starting before the 60th specials have even aired.
Before we've seen Shooty officially on screen. I don't care. Yeah, I know we had the 15-second ident. You didn't see that in Australia, but before we've probably seen him on screen, he's filming his second series. I mean, in a way, I almost rate the bravery, because, like, if I'm not saying there ever would be, because it's Russell, and I very much doubt he would do this, but if there was actually, like, any big issues with Series 14 where someone was like, please don't do this again, they're not going to be able to respond to that very easily, because they'll film the second series. They'll be like, you got more of it.
We've got it in the can. They could do a Batgirl on us and just be like, well,
here's the big question, Crispy. Here's the big question. Do you think that Shooty Gatwa, this could be the poll, but I think we've already asked this before, so probably won't, but do you think that Shooty Gatwa is doing these two series so he can leave and be done with it? Or do you think it's because he generally just wants a bit of time to do other roles and then come back for a third series and have a gap in between filming Doctor Who?
Well, I don't know, because in Russell's first era of Doctor Who, they were very much ahead of the game filming-wise. They would, like, a lot of the time, they would be ahead of schedule, which is nice. And then later, it was good for the start of the Moffat years, but then it kind of got a bit hectic because of Sherlock and everything, and then Jodie's as well. It was kind of hard to keep up production on that point.
But I feel like it's like you read The Writer's Tale.
I have read The Writer's Tale. Well, not all of it. I still need to finish it. But there's some interesting stuff with how they filmed, like, Doctor Who in The Writer's Tale. Yeah. Absolutely. I remember that, like, originally, what's that story? Planet of the Dead with the stingrays flying through the desert. Remember that one? Yeah, they filmed that so quickly.
Shut off.
They filmed that so quickly. Anyway.
Well, probably because there wasn't much going on. Moving on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they had to go to Dubai. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that happened.
And then when they were finished, they're doing
Dubai. See you later. Bye, guys.
Actually, no, I was going to say so you can tell him, but to be fair, my jokes are normally that bad, so I don't know why I'm saying that.
Bro, you're fully sick, bro.
Yeah. Sick of these jokes.
What was the question?
I don't know.
Oh, that's all right. I just think they're getting ahead of the schedule.
After 2 series, or do you think he'll, like, come back and he just wants a gap in between his second and third series to do other stuff?
I think
most Doctor actors don't get to do other roles in between playing the Doctor. They leave Doctor Who to do other stuff.
I think there will be a larger gap between Series 15 and Series 16. Whether that's with a new Doctor, I don't think so. I think Shooty will stay for at least 3. It'd be great if he could break that mold.
What I'm thinking is, I don't think he'll leave after 2 series. I'm starting to think he's going to film these 2 series now, so they're in the can, and then, like, in theory, he might not have to come back and film more Doctor Who until, like, 2025.
Yeah,
because, like, 2024 Series 14 is wrapped. 2025 Series 15 has started filming. So once that's done, going as 2024, you can have 1 to 2 years where he doesn't have to film anything for Doctor Who, and he can pick it back up so he can do other roles, which is a luxury, as I was saying, Doctor Who actors don't get to have. They end up leaving because they get so kind of consuming of all their time that they want to
burn out.
So
yeah,
it's an interesting way of handling it, and I like it. But someone made an interesting point. What if Millie Gibson's Ruby Sunday's only in 1 series and we just don't see her on set again now?
Yeah,
where's Millie? Or just another random person turns up in a lot of the filming and like, who's that? Is this the new... Oh, dear.
Well, I tweeted a while ago being like, wouldn't it be crazy if we got another companion announcement before the 60th? Like, we get the Series 15.
They don't do that, only because if they did, it'd be like... You'd probably get some people like watching Ruby Sunday being like, I don't care for her, I want Sapphire Saturday, you know?
But
like, I want
that's
them.
Exactly what happened with Martha Jones. Nice joke. I see where you're going there.
No, it wasn't nice. It wasn't.
But that's exactly like it got leaked before Series 3 that Catherine Tate would be returning, and Russell was so disappointed. Yes, I've read The Writer's Tale.
Really?
But yeah, so wow. I think they would try and keep it under wraps as much as they could. But realistically, there's going to have to be outdoor shootings, and if we see another person rock up on set, it might leak to the public.
Can we switch the internet off in all places apart from anything relating to Who's There, and then that way no one will be spoiled?
We can try. That's a lot of effort. Okay, if you come to Australia, the internet doesn't work here anyway, so it's pretty much safe.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are setting a record for how long it takes us to get to the main body of the episode, because we still got one more feature, Crispy. You know what to do.
Oh my gosh, we have to do the poll?
We do.
Oh my gosh.
It's poll time. I'm so sorry. We are stealing a living. We're not even a living, but we are stealing a living for the argument's sake on this podcast. It's not the first time I've said that, but I hope you're enjoying the chaos. Last week, folks, we asked you, do you think Doctor Who will get a new logo for Series 14? Because I was thinking the diamond in the background, it being a classic-esque logo, Diamond 60, makes sense for it to be a bit special for the 60th, then get changed a bit for 14. Maybe not dramatically, but I'm expecting a change. However, Crispy, what do you think? What do you think?
I don't... I think it will still retain its diamond feature, but I think for the 60th, it might have a diamond in it. So I think it will change between series.
Oh, so you're agreeing with me now? Oh, he's changed his tune.
I've changed my tune. Ship. Okay, I think there will be a variation, but it won't be much.
Well, unfortunately, Crispy, you've jumped from the safe ship to the sinking one, because on YouTube, out of 526 votes, only 34% think we'll get a new logo. Meanwhile, on audio platforms, 28% think we'll get a new logo. So about 3/4 of our audience on both platforms don't think the logo's going to change between now and Series 14. So
I think in the intro, that's the only thing I think. I think for branding, it'll change, but I think in the intro, it will change.
Yeah. I think it'd be really funny if the logo did change again, and then going forward for the new logo, that was the one used in, like, collectibles and stuff, because they've kept Jodie's logo for Steelbooks and things, right?
Yeah, strange.
I don't know how that's going to work with the new 6th anniversary special Steelbook that just got announced today that you can pre-order on Amazon and Zavvi. So just mentioning that right now. I'm assuming that's still going to have Jodie's logo because he said they were keeping that for all the collectible stuff. But maybe once we get into Shooty's era proper, there'll be a better logo they can put on collectibles and go from there. I don't know. Be intriguing.
I don't know either.
But I like Jodie's logo. I wouldn't mind that changing ever. Oh, I like it for collectibles.
It's one of Doctor Who's best logos. Absolutely. I much prefer it to this logo.
So do I. That's not a hot take. I think it's much better. I think this diamond one is a bit rough around the edges.
Well, it's pretty sharp.
Because a square has edges.
Rough.
So it's rough around
like
the
Patrol?
edges.
Rough?
Like
it looks like the Paw Patrol.
Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, can we have like a special We Made It jingle to actually getting to the main point of the episode? Because I can't believe it took us this long.
Yeah, we can have a We Made It jingle. That's no worries at all.
What have you got?
Spoilers.
There we go. 2 spoilers in a row.
The spoilers siren. Spoilers. 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 It's only going to be less than half the episode on it. Sorry, everyone. Right, Crispy. Tell us what's new.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that the time has come? Wait, no, what? That was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. Ladies and gentlemen, would you believe that we have release dates? It's just hectic. Oh man, this is just 2 sick boys.
Oh my God.
I'm not sick. My finger was just broken. Troy's actually sick.
Why did he play the cymbal sound? What is...
They're both called drum, so I need to change that.
Crispy, I'm not okay.
No. And neither are we, because we finally have some release dates for Doctor Who's 60th anniversary, and my goodness, it was not what we were expecting, was it, Troy?
I just have to say, like, same for my Twitter audience, for anyone who actually follows Payday 3 news, I love that October 25th is a date that both Payday 3 fans and Doctor Who fans finally got information on something they were hounding about for weeks on end. Because Payday 3 finally got news on its first update, and Doctor Who finally shared the blooming release dates, both on the same day. It was a wild time. It was wild. Can you tell my voice is already getting weaker? That cough has already killed it off.
I have some cordial, mate. So,
but no, I'm going to have some now. But yeah, they revealed the dates at last. And
I can't believe it.
We were all, like, everyone had kind of assumed and had planned on, I certainly had, it being the 4th, 11th and 25th of November. We planned the podcast around it, because it was like the hot topic. The last week or two, it did begin to have people thinking, I wonder if it's going to be a couple of weeks later, was hearing rumours. But we were like, it makes sense.
Well, it's just because it was like, it was getting to the point where we were like, are we like 2 weeks out from the 60th and we don't know it? It was getting very strange. The later they left it, oh my gosh.
They waited till months before it kicked off,
exactly
and then
1 month. So the first special, The Star Beast, will be coming to BBC iPlayer in the UK and Disney Plus in the rest of the world, plus on BBC One in the UK and Ireland, on November 25th. Put it in your calendars, folks. It's on a Saturday. Doctor Who's back on a Saturday. Can you believe it? Doctor Who's
back on a Saturday. Hang on. You need that. You need it as a soundboard thing. But Saturday, good. I like Saturdays.
I like Saturdays.
Can you name the episode, Crispy?
Yes, The Stolen Earth.
Good. Well done. You get a cookie from me. I don't have one on me right now, but you get a virtual cookie.
Picky. So that's when it's all kicking off, folks.
But yeah,
2 days
there was
after
someone in our,
the 60th.
in our Who's There Discord, which you can join, also link in the description.
Nice.
Who was saying, why doesn't it say BBC One? And it's a fair point. It's a fair point. They should say that, but for some reason, whenever they like announce this stuff and push it out in the press, it's always like it's BBC iPlayer and Disney Plus. They always push the streaming element, but no, it will be on BBC One. So
yes, it will.
Why they don't say that, I don't know. That's weird.
Russell confirmed that. I think it's very strange that they didn't include it in there.
Very odd. But yeah, they gave us that. What's the next release date, Crispy?
Wild Blue Yonder will be on your screens on the 2nd of December. That's right. It's headed towards Christmas. And the 60th specials will conclude on the 9th of December with The Giggle.
Yeah, speaking of Giggle, I had plans on 2 of those weekends. I've now had to rearrange because of blooming Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's what Doctor Who does. It's what Doctor Who does. But
we've
it's
done
going
it
to be
because
a
we're going to
crazy
make
time.
sure. I think it's time we make a Who's There announcement. It's the reward for everyone listening for the last 40 minutes waiting for us to get to the blooming topic, Crispy.
Yeah.
Should we make an announcement?
What announcement?
Crispy and I are very happy to announce that during the 60th anniversary, we will be doing live episodes every week as soon as we can after the episode has come out. It obviously will depend on Crispy's sleep schedule. I think Bro is planning to tank it and actually be up when it goes out. Is that your plan?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to. It might be a couple hours later for everyone. But
Power of the Doctor was about an hour and a half after it come out. We went live, so it may be like that again. But
I'll be up in the morning. Doing it. It's going to be a crazy few weekends.
You'll have to not party on Saturday night. You'll have to go to bed at like 7 p.m. Get up early. Get ready.
I'll be exhausted.
We're going to do 3 live streams. It was great for Power of the Doctor. Like, everyone hung out. It was a great time, so why not do it again? But bear in mind, for audio listeners, that does mean there will be a delay as to when you get the episode. On my end, I will strive to try and get it out at midday on the Sunday, so it's 24 hours later than normal. Just depends on when the episode finishes, how quick it is to render, all that stuff. So do bear with me. I will do my best for that. But yeah, live episodes on YouTube on the 25th of November, 2nd December, 9th of December. So they will be our next live episodes. We're not doing any live episodes till then, because let's face it, you'll be sick of us live at that point. So we'll give you a bit of a break until then.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
But with each of the release dates, Chrissy, what else did we get?
We got some beautiful posters for each episode.
We did.
And my goodness, they are stunning. The first one, a lot of people have pointed out, they recreated the comic book for like the Star Beast, which is obviously
really?
It's taken. Yeah, have you not seen the comparison?
I hadn't seen the comparisons. No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, the first poster for the Star Beast is almost a direct imitation of the comic book from the 80s, which I thought was really a nice little touch. A nice little touch. And so in the poster, you can see Beep the Meep, the Wrath Warriors, Rose and Donna. I forgot exciting to put those
in my OBS, so I'm not showing them
the
on the podcast.
That's fine. The people have seen them.
Or you can go to the blackarchive.wix.com or whatever the website link is.
Correct.
Because he's already put up really high quality images. I don't know how he does it. My phone took 20 seconds to load the blooming image when I opened one of them.
I know. I don't know how they do it.
It's amazing.
And we also got a poster for Wild Blue Yonder, and it's just a image of, David Tennant doing the hand thing, and Donna looking very concerned. But in the back, there is this funny-looking new monster that we haven't seen in any of the promotional material. It looks like a little egg timer, don't you think?
It's actually the emoji bot from the hit episode Smile.
The hit episode Smile. Very good. So yes, the emoji bots are back.
It's not really, by the way, audio listeners. It's not really.
It's not. And then we got a final poster for The Giggle, and Neil Patrick Harris looks terrifying in it.
That is one of my favourite Doctor Who posters ever. I'm just going to say it.
It's pretty dang cool. So if you haven't seen those, go and check them out. Go and have them as your phone background. I don't care what you do with them. Just enjoy the show, for goodness sake.
I forget. Oh, it's Captain Marvel.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word.
The Marvels is in 2 weeks, baby. 2 weeks.
Oh, crazy. Absolutely
IMAX
crazy.
Day 1.
It's such a Troy thing. Such a Troy thing to do.
Yeah, it is. What the flip are you going to do about it, Crispy?
I'll go and see it. Maybe with you one day, if we're lucky.
Can you come to the UK for the 60th, and then I'll just take you to watch the Marvels instead of us watching Doctor Who?
That would, yeah, that'd be sick. We completely disregard Doctor Who and go and watch Marvel. We kind of forget about it. Yeah, all right.
We just do a special episode, and it's like the thumbnail is us together because we both watched. Crispy, can you look up plane tickets?
Okay, I'll look up some plane tickets for you.
But yeah, we got posters. But the other thing that I want to mention that's very important for this discussion is not only did we get release dates and posters, we also got a Disney Plus trailer.
What?
A trailer that is on Disney Plus's YouTube channel. They've shared it on their Twitter, and as far as I'm aware, if you go on Disney Plus, it's actually there. If you go, in fact, Crispy, you're in Australia. You could do this. Can you? I'm going to look myself. Can you hop onto Disney Plus real quick and just see if you search Doctor Who if it comes up now with the trailer?
Oh,
because I know some shows they put them up a bit early and are like, oh, boom.
That's a very, very good point.
I don't think it will appear in any way for me because it's not in the UK, but it's just fun to Google.
No, that's the glorious thing about having me here because I can test it for you.
No sign of it on UK, as expected.
Oh my gosh!
Is it there?
There's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
No Doctor Who?
No Doctor Who.
That's
it comes
weird.
up with Doogie Howser.
In there as like an ident.
It's got Doogie Howser, which is Neil Patrick Harris, so that's close. It's close.
It's a connection. It knows. It senses it. But yeah, there was a trailer put out, and it actually had a few new shots in it, Crispy.
Did it? Did it just?
Yeah, oh, wait, hang on. I just realised that was our running bit in the trailer. So was it new shot?
New shot.
New shot.
New shot.
New shot.
Hey guys, there's a new shot.
But do you know what the funniest thing was about one of those new shots, Crispy?
What didn't the Disney intern that edited that trailer realise they left in?
It's seemingly accidentally confirmed that Mel Bush, as played by Bonnie Langford, will in fact be in the 60th anniversary specials. Woohoo! And you know the funniest thing about this is, Crispy?
What?
We should have seen this coming. Because it was painfully obvious that
hidden
promo image they put out...
sight.
The promo image they put out to be like, Mel's back for Series 14. Where was it taken, Crispy?
Oh, mate.
Say it.
It was on the unit helipad.
It was on the unit helipad. You can tell from if you cross-reference the background in that picture with David Tennant in one of the best bits of the trailer being like, "Your fight is with me!" Like, it lines up. It lines up. Also, that was me really trying to say that line strained in my throat. They line up. And so it's kind of like, it made sense, but the exact same jacket she's wearing in that picture shows up blurry and pixely, and some people on Twitter are like, haha, this is pixely, why are you assuming? Look, we're Doctor Who fans. We assume everything.
Yes.
Like we're assuming Peter Capaldi will be in the special, and that Pete Tyler will turn up and be like, "Trust me on this." That's the new prediction. That needs to be on the bingo card. Pete Tyler appearance.
Pete Tyler appears in the 60s.
He gets hit by a car again.
Oh no!
Driven by Neil Patrick Harris.
That's the real giggle.
Oh, but he is recognising me. Hits the gas pedal and kills him. That's a Doctor Who episode I watched, buddy. Let me tell you.
Premiere.
Worldwide premiere of your funeral. I need to go to bed.
Oh, dear. I need to go to work.
You're on the clock, mate. You're on the clock. This is the job for you.
They don't need to know. They don't need to know.
This is the job for you. This is the job. No, you're not actually on the clock. We should say that so that your employer doesn't get concerned. This is before you are working.
For sure.
Blink twice at the camera.
They're listening on Apple Podcasts. They'll never know.
But yeah, so that was it. There were a few extra shots. I don't think there's anything of particular interest, but the shot that Mel was in the background of, suddenly I'm holding the sonic screwdriver now, the background shot that Mel is in, it has a thing of like Neil Patrick Harris. He's running in almost like a cartoony way down a corridor, or like down the hallway, I think, in unit, and it looks great. It looks very, very cool.
There's rose petals coming from the sky.
Which means Rose Tyler confirmed.
Rose Tyler's confirmed. Yep. Billy Piper cameo.
But yeah,
so it's all very exciting. It's an exciting. And what was weird about that Disney Plus trailer was seeing the Disney Plus ident with the TARDIS going. That was kind of surreal. Did you see that? The Disney Plus ident.
And it has ruffled some people's feathers because it says Disney Original or original specials.
A Disney Original Special, which I thought was funny because they filmed this without Disney's involvement yet. So it was produced
Disney hasn't been involved in any of the filming, have they? Or have they?
They were involved from Series 14 onwards. So they
How have they been involved in the filming?
Notes. Well, they funded it. Helped fund
Did they?
The filming. Yeah, they've given Doctor Who a considerable what do they call it?
Oh, yeah, they did. Of course they did. Yeah, sorry.
Financial.
Can you tell my brain is not there?
So yeah, Disney, I think, is more heavily involved in Series 14 than the 60th because I remember
they
watching.
They gave him the cash. I was imagining it was like involved in like the directing. I don't know why. That's why.
No.
That's why I was like, did they say that?
I watched the actual press release when they announced that Doctor Who was going to be on Disney Plus, and they said that they visited the set for the 60th and were kind of sold, being like, yes, this is a show that definitely aligns with what the Disney brand. And then let's go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were on set for the 60th.
Much like Loki,
Bad Wolf
which, by
produced
the way, the executive producer and director of, we forgot to mention, Kate Heron, is confirmed to be a writer in an episode of Series 14.
Yeah.
And it's the historical episode with, what's his name out of Glee? What's his name? Not Glee. Whatever he's out of. The guy that was in Knock at the Cabin.
They talk about Jinx Monsoon? No.
No, the other guy, the other fella.
What is his name? Hang on, I've got it. Jonathan Groff. It's Jonathan Groff.
Of Millie Gibson, Shuzi Gatwa, and
Jonathan Groff.
That episode, because Kate Heron or the other writer, Bryony something, I'm so sorry. The two of them were announced as co-writers in an episode of Series 14, and one of them put on Instagram, this is the episode, and it was that period picture. So they've written
How cool.
Isn't it crazy that the Loki director and exec producer has written an episode of Doctor Who?
I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. And to have a female writing duo for an episode, that's unheard of in Doctor Who. So bring it on. I'm all for it. Let's go.
Russell's like, who write the world, girls?
Who write the world?
I'm never making a Beyonce reference again in my life.
Who run this mother?
I might be a Swiftie, but that was a burp. What on earth was that? What was that?
I may be a Swiftie, but I'm a...
That was a burp that wasn't the right kind of burp. That was not a good burp.
I'm sorry,
I might be a
everyone.
Swiftie, but I'm not in the Beehive. I'm sorry.
Well,
unless the Beehive is Amy Winehouse's hair, because I am an Amy Winehouse stan.
Oh, that's nice.
Not a stan, you know what I mean. I like Amy Winehouse. She's cool.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I was going to say saying she's cool doesn't sound right, does it? You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yes.
Back to Black, one of the coolest albums ever released. Really good album.
Very good album.
What a strange thing to mention in a Doctor Who podcast. But no, so Peter, it has ruffled some feathers over the whole original specials thing. To me, I think that's just Disney making the most of being like, oh, we're the only place you can see this worldwide, so we're going to flex it.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I don't really care if people are like,
I'm not bothered. I know some people are going to be like, oh, it's Disney monopolizing and just flexing that they own everything. It's like, yeah, they do, but you know what? I don't care. I just don't care. There are more important things in the world right now to worry about. I'm not really bothered about Disney being like, this is original to us. I mean, at the end of the day, the BBC still make it. Doesn't matter what they put in their trailers. Still a BBC show. That's what matters. If it was suddenly a Disney show, I'd be like, fair.
It's interesting going through the comments of those, because I mean, like when you go through, you see like a lot of your mutuals, and some people were very happy, some people were not happy, but then you see some like, oh my gosh, David Tennant's in this, what is this? And then like there's so many comments below being like, oh, it's a sci-fi show called Doctor Who is celebrating 60 years, and a lot of people are explaining the show to people who have never seen it before. So like this exposure that Disney is giving is pretty cool. And like, you know, the various Twitter accounts for Disney Plus and Disney, they all shared it. They've got tens of millions of followers.
I'm discussing film. I like to see them tweet. I love it.
I don't know what's happened there. I don't know like how they're onto it. If the BBC have contacted them and be like, hey, because Disney? Is it as simple as that?
I think it honestly is because Disney.
Wow. All right. Well, yes, these massive Twitter accounts.
Actually, I wonder if I can look this up. But yeah, I think it's really, really cool. I think it's really cool. Let me just
excited for people to define Doctor Who again.
I'm looking for a tweet from @discussingfilm. From @discussingfilm, Doctor Who. Is that how I do? Yeah, there we go. I figured out how to type out advanced search without going into advanced search.
Nice.
Yasmin Finney's been cast as Rose. I can see that, May 2022.
I don't think there's anything before that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not...
I think if the first one they would have done was Ncuti Gatwa's been cast, and then David Tennant.
So to be fair, actually, Yasmin Finney being announced was before the Disney Plus announcement, because that was October 2022. Oh no, they did share the Power of the Doctor's teaser. They did share Power of the Doctor.
Oh.
They did.
Okay, well maybe this isn't a new thing.
So it actually predates David Tennant, but it might just only be latterly.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, because I'm only seeing like a bit of tail end Jodie era, Never mind. The first trailer for Doctor Who Series 13 has been released. They shared that for Flux. I'm going to cough.
Well, maybe this hype is for nothing. Maybe this hype was there the whole time, and we just didn't want to see
clearly Jodie haters, and we just forgot the important information.
That's us. That's what people say about us. You know, we're not optimistic about Doctor Who at pretty much all times. Yeah, definitely going to be
watching the new series of Time on Sunday, starring Jodie Whittaker and Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, get that. Is that on Paramount?
No, that's on BBC iPlayer. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere else. But,
I don't know.
VPN, buddy.
VPN. Yeah. Sponsor me.
But now,
please.
I mean, the thing is, like, I get the Disney concerns. I'm not personally like the biggest fan of Disney. I don't know. Disney properties just don't really interest me that much.
He says,
you know what I mean?
Holding his lightsaber that's pointing at Captain America's shield in the background. Oh boy!
You made that even funnier than I planned it to be.
Consumerism.
I did not line that up. No, what do you mean? I don't have a lightsaber in my hand. What are you talking about?
I could get that. There's too many. We need to wrap this episode up before
choose your wording carefully here, buddy. Choose your wording carefully.
On a path. Yeah.
Oh, it just went off in my hand. What?
Oh no. Oh dearie. We need to wrap this up, boy. We need to wrap this up.
This has been one of the most chaotic episodes we've ever done. I feel like I've said that more times than I should have done, but it's true.
I think our show is just chaotic sometimes, but it doesn't help that we've had, broken fingers and broken fingers
and coronavirus.
Yeah, it's a tough. Well, we got the episode out, so if you're listening to this,
we haven't yet at the time of recording, buddy. That's optimism.
If Troy's able to hit render and upload, we'll be very grateful. Oh no, Troy's died, which means we cannot publish this episode. Which, if you're hearing this, I'm very concerned about. Troy, my camera's about to die. We got to wrap it up.
Just like Troy, play the Halloween theme in the background. Now you just suddenly hear.
There he is. He's back from the dead.
Oh, there he is. Is your camera about to die? Seriously?
Yes, it's flashing at me.
Hello, sailor. Buy the drink first.
Hello.
Well, in that case, we're going to wrap the episode up there. My throat is dying, in fairness, so I'm kind of glad that you said that. So, Crispy.
Yes.
What are your closing comments for this very chaotic episode of Who's There?
It's been a long journey.
This blobbing sound.
To get there we go. My camera's gone.
The camera's died. Don't keep it as that. Keep it as that. Don't change anything. Just keep it as a still image.
It's been a long journey to get these release dates. We had so many theories as to when it could air, and I'm just sorry for November 12th. That was what we thought the day was going to be, but no more. No. What date did we think it was going to be?
The 4th and the 11th.
Oh, doesn't matter. Who cares?
Oh, EOS webcam utility has now appeared. Go on, switch your camera, buddy. Switch your camera.
I'm trying to switch the camera.
Music up. Damn, alright, tech issues ruin the end of the episode. They ruin it. Oh, that's horrifying. That is, I turn back around and you're just staring into my soul. Oi. Back it up, buddy. Back it up.
What?
Alright, do you want to put the music back on and finish the bit?
Yeah, okay. I can do that. I love Doctor Who so much. It's my favourite show.
I like
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to another episode of Who's There? Doctor Who podcast.
Why are you turning South African?
Thank you so much, my friends.
Doctor Who podcast,
Thank you so much.
Friends.
Appreciate it, my friends.
Thank you to our 3 listeners in Cape Town.
And my prawns. Thank you to my prawns.
Have you got any listeners in South Africa? I'm going to look this up real quick.
If you guys want to turn the podcast off, you can. I'm not gonna.
No,
you don't have to listen to the outro. I think a lot of people have clicked off now, so it doesn't matter.
No, they haven't. They want to know. They want to know now if anyone is listening in South Africa.
Doctor Who is my favourite show.
Less than 1% of our audience. There is.
Less than 1. Yes!
At least 1 person is listening in South Africa.
What a note to wrap on. If you live in
South Africa, comment on this podcast and say. Podcast with a plan.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Also,
thanks for listening, guys.
Here's Troy's closing comment.
Yep.
If this episode does at least semi-well, it will be the episode to get us over 40,000 plays on Spotify.
Oh my gosh.
Or on audio platforms. So
we're getting there.
Thank you all very much for the love and support. We appreciate you greatly. But we are going to wrap this episode up here. I would like to formally apologise for this episode. I coughed my guts up. Crispy broke his fingers. Or finger. He's going to break another one in a minute. He doesn't realise it. He's got a bug infestation over his camera.
Yep.
I'm probably going to faint and not wake up for 3 days now. It's been a fun day. I'm not going to say that when I'm going to bed. That's going to make me feel very self-conscious.
No. Have a good night's rest.
Thank you all for hanging out. It's been lovely. So we will see you all next week. What are we even talking about? I don't know.
Looking back on the series.
Oh yeah,
the 2022 specials,
this week, wasn't it? Yeah, next week we look back on the 2022 specials, the Series 13 specials.
Very exciting.
And if you want to see us react to Power of the Doctor, you can check out our watch log, which went up last week on patreon.com/who'sadw.
Nice, good plug.
But until next week, we'll see you all very soon. It's goodbye from Crispy.
Bye.
And it's hang on.
And it's goodbye from Troy.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week. I'm going to cough into the outro. Bye bye.
Oh, Troy.